In only 2 short years, it has become the biggest amateur golf event in Asia. It is the Asian Amateur Championship. And here this week, we're getting a glimpse at some of the game's newest bright lights from this part of the world. 118 players representing 27 different nations are in Japan competing for Asia's ultimate amateur golfing prize. This week, we're at one of the most historic golf clubs in Asia, Kasumi Kaseki Country Club, located just outside of Tokyo, which has already been an outstanding test for this field of young golfing talent. And for the winner here this week, the Asian Amateur Championship will also mean a journey down Magnolia Lane and into the very heart and soul of the game of golf, with a coveted invitation to play in the Masters, as well as a spot in the final international qualifying for next year's Open Championship, to be played at Royal St. George's. Today, it's the second round of the Asian Amateur Championship. Bill McAtee, along with longtime European Tour player and broadcaster Jay Townsend, good to have you with us as we take a look at the second round here in Japan.
And Kieran Rantakul, that nice shot into 17. This for a birdie. Typically on this golf course, you want to keep it below the hole, so this is going to be a quick one.
Rantakul is from Thailand. Nice putt at the 17th. Great conditions once again today. Slightly overcast skies, but comfortable temperatures. And now to the 18th. Finishing hole here, 454-yard par 4.
Having missed the fairway, not only missing the fairway, but on the wrong side, coming out of the rough. Front left hole location over a bunker. He's going to have to play defensively here. And there you can see he did. Bit of a flyer alive. That's going to be a tough up and down.
Traditional style golf course.
You can see the P. He's from Purdue University, so spends a lot of time in the United States.
This golf course has hosted a number of big Japanese golf events, including the Japan Open 5 times.
Coming down the slope. This is beautiful touch out of the long rough. Is he going to get there?
What an effort. Tremendous. And to finish up with par. 38 and 34. And he finishes at +1. Rantakul from Thailand. Meanwhile, here's a talented youngster, Jake Higginbottom, who's the 16-year-old from Australia. Was tied for second after the opening round, shot 68, recorded 4 birdies and a bogey yesterday. Top-ranked junior golfer from Australia.
Shortish par 4. He missed the fairway, so you can really see it's a premium on hitting the fairway. The ball really releases through the greens if you don't. You have an uphill lie, but green going straight away from him for his third shot.
And at the age of 16, very composed. He'll be 17 next Friday. Here's his third shot at the 17th.
Throwing it up in the air, trying to get it to land softly, and it does. Pretty good judge of weight, but misjudged the break a little bit. Tester coming back for par there.
Now this for par. Last year he finished tied for second at the Aaron Baddeley International Junior Championship in China. So he's had an outstanding career in the juniors. And obviously making an impact here already this week for par. And that was a nice save. 34 and 38, and he's 2 under heading to the weekend. Now, Park Hil-won from Korea. Second hole, short par 4, just 360 yards.
This dog leg right to left. Players aim at a bunker through the fairway. They just lay up. It's just a short pitch shot in, as you can see there. Well judged. Great control with the spin. Keeps it just below the hole.
18 years old. Shot 32 on his second 9 yesterday. Actually finished tied for 11th in the inaugural Asian Amateur Championship a year ago, and that's well done. 3 under. Heading into Saturday's play, 34 and 37. To follow all the action, log on to www.asianamateurchampionship.com. Back at the Asian Amateur Championship, organized by the Masters Tournament, the RNA, and the Asia Pacific Golf Confederation. We're at Kasumi Kaseki Country Club, West Course, 1 hour northwest, downtown Tokyo. And here's the Aussie, Kieran Pratt, at the 14th. This for birdie.
It's a lengthy birdie putt. Going uphill, so you can be aggressive with this. Anytime you keep it below the hole, you're really in good position. Should be a little bit of break from right to left, but not too much.
Well done. That draws a smile. And on we go to the scenic 16th, par 3, measuring 163.
Pin's located over on the right side of the green. He's definitely aiming right at the pin. He's not happy with that from the get-go. This downhill par 3's giving everyone problems, and Kieran Pratt's no different. Now he's got it wet. Problems are just beginning.
And such a good round going. Now his third shot after taking a drop.
He's got it in the long grass. Plenty of green to work with, though, so he should be able to get it pretty close to the hole. Key here is to keep it below the hole, even if it's a little bit longer putt. That one gets away from. He's going to have a nasty little downhiller for bogey from this position.
One of the oldest golf courses in Asia. The East Course was built in 1929. The West Course opened in 1932. It was the first 36-hole golf facility built in Japan. And now Pratt for bogey. So one of the few bumps in the road for Pratt today. Finishes at -4, shooting 68. Another talented Aussie, Tarquin McManus.
At the same hole, and he's also taking dead aim. You can see him aiming right at that back right hole location. No wind today. It's a little bit downhill, so it's probably only playing about 155, and that's a beautiful shot.
Plays at the University of Arizona. He's a senior there, originally from Queensland in Australia, and this for birdie. So well done. And to 17. Second shot, found the rough off the tee.
Well, that tree in front of him shouldn't bother him. It's just a short iron in. It's a shortish par 4. He controlled that very well out of the rough. We've seen a lot of balls really run away from the players.
Giving himself another birdie opportunity. Temperature's a little cooler today than the opening day yesterday.
Good looking putting stroke. Has it going at the hole. Just not quite enough speed to hold the line.
These greens were running 13 on the stimp earlier in the week, and they backed it off to around 11. A little more manageable. Greens are primary defense of this golf course. And it's running firm and fast. To 18, second shot on this par 4, 454 yards.
After a huge tee shot, only an 8-iron into the green. Perfect angle into this front left hole location, and he goes aggressively at the hole.
That's not an easy hole location to get to. That was outstanding. And for another birdie. Had the line. Just a couple of rotations short. So par at 18 for McManus. And he's in with 67 after opening level par yesterday and -4 going to the weekend. At the 9th, also from Korea, second shot upcoming for Lee Kyung-hoon.
His final hole of the day, he had quite a run early on his back nine, the front nine, birdieing 1, 2, 3, and 6. Front left hole location here. He comes up just a little bit short. It was an aggressive line he took.
Just 16 years old from Korea. Opened with the 68 yesterday, 5 birdies, a couple of bogeys. He will represent Korea at the World Amateur Team Championship later this month in Argentina.
After short-siding himself, that was a wonderful touch he showed. This should be just a mere formality here. A little more than a foot to finish off his round.
Young man who shot a personal best 62 this year. His card 32 and 35. So 67 to back up his 70 yesterday. Now, young Japanese golfer Hideki Matsuyama.
There's a pretty serious look on his face there, doesn't he?
He's come
he
to
means
play.
business.
Absolutely. 18 years old. Opened with 68 yesterday. Second shot at 8.
Aggressive tee shot way down in the valley, so he has an uphill lie to this elevated green. Well played.
He had 7 birdies yesterday, most of any player in the field, and 4 bogeys en route to that 68. Had 4 consecutive birdies from 14 to 17, and a birdie chance here at 8.
Key is, Bill, I think that anytime you have that many birdies, you feel like you have a chance to win, mainly because you just have to eliminate some bogeys. You've got the firepower going for you. That one just slides by. He knew he missed a great opportunity there.
Some putt for par coming back. Some par at the 8th. Not happy. On to 16 now after a nice tee shot. This for birdie.
This is for his 3rd birdie in a row, so he's got the feel of the greens. He's got to be liking the looks of this hole. Long putt with a little left to right break in it. Unlikely one to make for sure.
One of the larger greens on the golf course. And that was tremendous.
Good thing Owen hit the hole that was going away. He's past him. It didn't go in.
Birdie at the 16th for Matsuyama. At 18, his approach, this long par 4.
Very long tee shot left side of the fairway, so he's coming in over that front left bunker. Beautiful slow rhythm back and accelerates through. Great swing. Totally under control.
Right at it. Matsuyama stiffs it at the 18th.
I think he likes the camera.
Yeah, that's okay. Now his putt for birdie.
This is to birdie 4 of the last 5 holes, so really finishing off his round in a great way if he can hold this one.
Finish 36 and 33, and another solid round, 68 and 69. Matsuyama -5. You're watching the 2010 Asian Amateur Championship 2nd round from Japan. Back for more of the second round of the Asian Amateur Championship, organized by the Masters Tournament, the RNA, and the Asia Pacific Golf Confederation. We're at Kasumi Kaseki Country Club, the West Course, just outside of Tokyo. And here is a talented 17-year-old from Japan, Yosuke Asaji, who is the leader by 1 after the opening round. And here he is at the 17th. Only player in the field yesterday to go bogey-free. Birdies at 1, 9, 14, and 18. He missed just 1 green in regulation.
A perfect tee shot right at the bottom of the valley, so he has a level line of this elevated green. Very good shot.
And he is a student at the same high school in Tokyo where Ryo Ishikawa graduated this past May. Obviously, Ishikawa is such an inspirational figure for so many young players here in Japan.
He's got the similar look with the visor and the hair. Good looking putt as well.
Solid stroke, birdie at 17. To 18. Found the first cut off the tee, second shot upcoming.
Very good lie here, but as you can see, he's got to come in over that front left bunker. Pin is only located 8 on, probably a little bit less than that on the direct line, so good safe play off to the right a little bit. Left himself a little margin for error.
Helped Japan win the Junior Golf World Cup this past summer. Shot a 65 on the final day. That was Japan's first win in that Junior World Cup competition since 1996. Here for birdie at the 18th. About 2.5 feet for par coming back.
That's the thing about youth. They see a birdie putt that they think they can make, and they don't ever think about the next one coming back. This is no gimme, a little downhill left to right, even though it's a pretty short one.
So par at 18. That was his 9th hole. Makes his turn, and now playing the first 408-yard par 4. Second shot.
Ball above his feet with a pin on the right side of the green. Typically you're going to miss it a little left. And very good play right there. He didn't try and overplay the shot. There is a big front right bunker there that guards that front right hole location. He's playing very smart.
Here's his try for birdie. This is a great example of what this event is all about, a chance to compete on the world stage. Now on to the 4th par 3. A lot of long par 3s here. This 198. And another great shot.
Well, working the ball in from right to left. Pretty smart play.
Once again, the winner of the Asian Amateur Championship will receive an invitation to play in next year's Masters, which will be held April 7th through the 11th. And the winner and the runner-up are exempted into international final qualifying for the Open Championship. And a birdie there, which will be played next summer at Royal St. George's. On to the 9th, his final hole of the day, and a chance to end with birdie. Once again, a very aggressive putt, and that's just the way he plays.
One thing is, when you make an aggressive play at birdie opportunities, you're going to make a lot. You're going to make some bogeys as well, but as long as you're giving yourself good opportunities, especially putting uphill on these classic greens.
Another solid effort, 33. His final 9 after starting with 36 on his first 9. And 6 under par after 36 holes. But everyone in pursuit of this man. Very talented player, Lam Zi-chun from Singapore.
It's a dangerous tee shot. There's water on the right you have to take out of play. He did, and pretty good second shot with just a pitching wedge.
21 years old, Opened with 69, finished tied for 61st in the first Asian Amateur Championship a year ago in China.
Just overread the break a little bit there, but a good opportunity. Perfect speed. These greens are rolling very fast, so I like the way he's hitting a speed right there, making that hole a little bit larger.
Par 12. He is the Singapore National Amateur Champion. And his home club, by the way, is Singapore Island Country Club, which is going to be the site of next year's Asian Amateur Championship. Shot 63 there.
Very long tee shot at 17, almost up to the top of the hill, and takes advantage of it with just a sand wedge into the green. He's going to have a little uphill putt for birdie. He should be able to knock that one in, no problem at all.
Lam Zi-Chun, 21 years old, from Singapore. Birdie putt here at 17.
You want to give the hole away. It should break just a little bit left to right. Nice and firm.
Oh, and he can't believe it. Golden opportunity right there. Disappointing par at the 17th, unable to take advantage of that fine approach shot. To 18, perfect tee shot.
A little bit longer second shot in than some of the other players. Moving it in from right to left. Ideal type of shot to play. Overdoes it a little bit, but he'll have a good opportunity for birdie here at the final hole. This left to right birdie putt. For his 5th birdie of the day. He hasn't made a bogey yet, so that's been the key to being the leader, is being bogey free on the day.
Got it. So 33-33. Lam Zi-Chun of Singapore, our leader after the second round. And here is a look at our leaderboard now after 36 holes. Lam Zi-Chun, 500 today, -7. Saji 1 back, and then 2 more players at -5. Not a lot of players in red figures. 13 after the first 2 rounds. But again, we got a good look at the depth of talent here, Jay, at the Asian Amateur Championship.
It really is, and I think if you really get off to a good start and get aggressive, might be a little bit of rain in the forecast this weekend, soften up these greens, you'll be able to even be more aggressive, really shoot at some pins that you might have played away from a little bit, the first 2 rounds. You could see some low scores and a big comeback.
All of these players that you see now made the cut and are into the play this weekend. Cut came at +9. Of course, by the way, is being played as a par 71 for the Asian Amateur Championship at 7,068 yards. There are only 3 par 5s, 76 bunkers, and water comes into play on 6 of the holes. And for those players, obviously disappointment because they will not be around to play this weekend. Still a great experience playing with the best amateur players in this part of the world.
It's a deep talent pool as well. I'm sure there are some at home looking, wishing they were here, and some youngsters that think I'll be there next year or the year after.
Second year of the Asian Amateur Championship was played last year in Shenzhen, China, and won by a 17-year-old from Korea named Han Chan-Wan, and he had the opportunity to play in the field at Augusta National. So that will do it for us. Second round of the Asian Amateur Championship is complete. For Jay Townsend, this is Bill McAtee. So long from Japan and the second Asian Amateur Championship.